What up, everybody? We're back.
Slow, I don't wanna go outside, outside. Baby, you can open the door for me.
Hey, guys,
Baby,
we're back
you can
live.
open the door for me. Maybe you can open the door for me, for me, for me.
That's right.
How you doing, bud?
That's how Mark. I didn't know you could rejoin from the other link, or it's like the same link.
Yeah. The link always stays the same. It's like my phone number, I guess.
Thank God it's not. We don't have your phone number because people be stalking you.
Well, dude, I have like 6,000 on my Facebook, so people sometimes try to call me through Facebook. I'm like, whoa.
You're like, hold it.
I don't know
You're
who
like,
you
hold
are.
it.
Good morning, Cannabis Soul. How you guys all doing? Right, we back at it. WW Mikey. All right, guys. What happened to my PlayStation turned off on me. All right, pouring another one, guys. Getting it going right. I only did one this morning just to kick it off.
I thought you
I
drank them all already. I'm like, God damn it, dude.
only
This
had one. I
close.
only had one.
Alright.
I got a
Alright.
12 pack. I got a 12 pack. I went down to
Alright.
Ralph's. This was way cheaper. This was with tax. It was like 14.36 or something. It was like 12.99. It was a pretty good deal.
I think where I live, it's like the Vons and Ralphs open up at 6 because they're smart because they could open up at 5, but I think the alcohol doesn't open up until
Yeah,
6 or something.
mine opens up at 5, but then you can't buy any of the alcohol until 6.
Yeah.
Like I literally
That
walked
doesn't
up
make
there at like
sense, bro.
5:55 and they said, "You got to wait 5 minutes." And then I
Dude,
was like,
imagine you look like a fisherman or something. We're like, hey, I'm about to go fishing, dudes.
"No, no." Well, also they close it late too. Like what, midnight or something? I forget when they stopped serving it too.
Yeah.
And so you're just kind of fucked. All right, Dad,
Dude,
marine time to get it going, guys.
yesterday I went to the shop and I was like, I thought I only had to have like 2 grams in my little bag. Then I was like, wait, there's another drawer? What the hell?
He hooked it up. Yeah,
Yeah.
my kid
It was
is
a man.
off to Knott's Berry Farms today. He's only going to be in school for a few hours, and they're heading off to Knott's Berry.
You should enjoy it. Enjoy it while you can.
He is so stoked because they get him like to roam free at Knott's Berry, and he's never been there without like mom and dad. So,
Yeah.
uh, it'll be cool. I'm a little
It's
worried, but
nice.
should be
It's
fine.
nice weather. It's not even gonna be hot today.
Yeah, it's a little overcast, and he's supposed to open up till about 1. I think it's
Yeah.
only going to be like high of 74 where he's at. So,
I need the sun to come out so I can get a little tan before my my trip.
dude, I got under 3 weeks, and I'm not going to be tan at all. And I'm heading down to Cabo. I put on like 50 SPF, and I still burn down there. You're right by the fucking sun. Because it's a flat Earth, and that's where the sun is. No, just kidding.
Come out. Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna send you to fucking space, alright?
I'm just fucking with you. I've talked about radiation. See, it's funny. The flat earthers say, well, why is it when you walk into the shade, you can't feel it and you feel it immediately it's because it's the
There's radiation
radiation
in a
from the
lot of
sun is
things
heating it up.
nowadays.
It ain't just
Like
heat.
even
There
your
isn't
iPhone.
heat. There isn't heat flying from the sun through space. Otherwise,
Yeah.
when you're in outer space, you'd feel the heat.
Yeah.
It's still funny. I like fucking with the flat earthers. I enjoyed talking about it. It's like entertaining to me. What up? The Vegemeister. Oh yeah, perfect. Happy dad. Yeah. Ooh, good timing.
But I remember when Happy Dad just first came out, I
Got
was
some.
waiting for
Got some.
uh,
Sorry, what'd you say, Noah? Go ahead.
I was waiting for Happy Dad. Like when Happy Dad came out, every week I'd always go to my Rouse like, God damn it, is it here yet? But then one day it was
Well,
there, and I hopped
my
like
Win
fucking
Dixie
4 of
always
them.
has it. They always got all the flavors, but I usually get the grape. But this time I just got the variety pack to mix it up.
Yeah, the grape's cool, but the variety pack is better. I feel like because you can have different flavors.
Yeah, that's
That's
awesome.
right.
Got that
Puro,
purr. Got that
puro.
purr.
No, it's
Got that
puro, like
purr.
like Spanish, like Spanish.
I know. I was just fucking with you. It
That's right.
looks good.
Dum, bum, bum,
some
bum.
Fucking.
All right, Dad Marine time. Let's
And
get it, guys.
it looks good, but it smells like fucking terps.
Oh, they probably put fake terps on it then.
They did. It's good diamonds with fake terps.
A lot of people do that. They have really shitty weed, so they just crash it out, make diamonds, and then they buy the terps. And depending on what terps you buy, some are better than others. And then some people put way too many in there. It should only be like 3 to 5%. You go way over that,
This
you're in
is
trouble.
this is
Bro, Nick, I
definitely way
remember in
low.
like in LA, people would buy at those stores where you buy a lot of shit, like the glass stores. But remember, like in LA downtown, they would sell like the terpings, like in the low key in the back and shit, and everybody would buy them in like Chinatown area. They'd buy the
Yeah, a
terpings.
couple of the labs I work for, the owners and shit would buy these big silver bottles, very expensive terpenes, and
It was
I'd be
crazy how
mixing
you
that
could
with
Yep.
distillate
you
and
could like
everything.
I remember I would put like my dab in like the little water, like the terpene water, and you could already just taste the terpenes already after when you dab it. But it's
Well,
not bad though.
they're a solvent, so they can burn. It burns your tongue.
Yeah.
5%. Hell
Oh,
yeah,
whatever,
baby.
man.
Crack it if you got it.
Watermelon to start it off.
Crack it if you got it.
This is my Dabarine glass. It's super textured for when I'm like drunk and I need to find it and I was like my eyes are closed. Like for a blind person. Yep.
Whew.
I'll know which cup it is.
Dude, my wife got me it was she brought home, this was years and years ago when she was like training nurse. It was this container that was for guys to piss in. And it was a brand new one, and it was pretty big. And I used to pour my beers in it and drink my beers out of it. I thought it was hilarious.
Sick. That's sick though. Yeah, because it's a fresh one. As long
It
as you
was
got
brand
regular
new.
plastic.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
As long as
it's
you got
brand new. It's that good. It's that good plastic too.
that good. Crashed out diamonds.
Uh, Dude, I wish I could get one of those again today. That'd be the funniest fucking dab marine to do it in because it looks like it just looks like you shouldn't be drinking out of it. It's like almost like a bedpan, but it's like a cup.
Do you let your beers get like
Eh,
unchilled or like you let them be cold or you let them be room temp?
Well, they just sit here, and as fast as I can drink them,
Me too.
I try to keep them in the
Yeah.
box together because then they kind of stay together and they all stay chilled. So that's the other trick,
Yeah. I got a cooler I could put them in.
I could. They'll be fine. Yeah, so I've been watching 4 seasons with God, who's that dude? Oh, fuck. The dude who was in Bruce Almighty.
Evan. Oh, Steve Carell.
Yeah, Steve Carell. Yeah, so yeah, Office. Yeah, he's in it, and it is a great show, and they ended it pretty good. So if you like shows like White Lotus and shit, you'd probably like the 4th season.
Did you ever watch that season or that show like called The Resort? I think it was on Peacock.
No, what's it about?
It's really good. It's like if you like the White Lotus kind of things. But so this couple they go to this like this island resort or something for like a honeymoon, but like the island's got like a history kind of like the Lost Island, and the owner of the resort is like this rich dude who's like he's like fucking. You gotta watch the trailer. Just watch the trailer to the resort because it's like one of those mysterious shows where people just keep ending up dead, and you're like every episode it's like figuring it out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
It's like
I gotta remember
it's
that.
a good one. The resort.
Alright.
I'll put it on Discord.
Yeah, I put it on Discord so I don't forget it.
You gotta put a subsection in a Discord called like TV shows to watch because we just be filling the channel
Oh,
crap
that's
with
what we gotta
TV
tell. We
shows.
gotta tell Columbia, and Colombian will set that up.
Bro, who
Yeah,
cares?
I'll hit up Colombian.
Hey, Veggie, you're not the mod, right? So you're not the mod for Discord, so we can do whatever we want on it, sir.
I am a moderator.
You're funny. You told Eric to post the wax in the thing, and he just posted the wax in general.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, come on,
You're
bro.
like,
There's a system. Nick's got a system to this.
Well,
Bro.
I didn't have a system. Discord has the system. I never used Discord before, and out of the blue,
no,
I
but people
saw
are
it. I
not
was like,
but
oh.
people are not, they're not used to that, Veggie, like us. I know what you're saying. There's like you could send a picture on the food. You want to send a picture what you're eating.
And that's why you tell them so that they get used to it.
We gotta tell Eric. Eric, where's Eric at? Let's tell him right now.
Hey, Mark. Fuck yeah.
How you doing, Mark?
I'm glad you bought the game. I was literally gonna like figure that shit out on stream and give you the account if you didn't get it.
Wait, he bought the game?
Yeah, he just bought multiplayer. Look behind him.
Oh,
Yeah, he has multiplayer now. So now he'll
Now he
get
can.
more
Yeah,
kills than Nick. So
Yeah,
now let's
now
see who
he can
gets more kills,
sweat.
him or Nick. Huh?
That's who's the contest now. Now the contest is between me and him, and you and him.
What? What?
oh, on
All right,
Now
now,
multiplayer?
it's you and
all right,
me are
Nick.
racing, and they're racing. Or
Oh no,
yeah.
guys, I can keep up with you on some games. You wait till you have.
Okay,
Watch
okay,
out.
okay.
Uh, he's getting cocky now. He's getting happy.
Dude, I get so excited on Warzone now when I get that my gun that out of the crate, dude. Because my one
Oh
gun
yeah.
is just a every time somebody comes up, if we pull guns at the same time, you're gonna die. You always have to shoot me before I shoot you. Because with that gun, it doesn't matter what armor you got on, because I got these crazy bullets and shit on it. It takes people out. Man, I was having fun sniping too the other time. I enjoy all that shit. That's what I like
Yeah,
about
nah. You
Warzone.
pulled out that what's that cat AMR? You pulled out that cat AMR. I was surprised because that
Yeah.
gun sucks. You were clapping motherfuckers with it. That gun sucks.
Does it? I've always liked it for some reason.
It's so heavy and slow. It's like you're fucking bong bong bong
Well, I don't
bong.
pull it out till I'm ready. You know what I mean? I keep my, I keep my knife. I know how to switch to a knife, so that's
that's
the
what she
nice thing
said.
about
You should teach Mark that.
it. Yeah. Well, we got to
Teach
work
me
on.
what?
We got to teach Mark how to reload on a helicopter.
No.
We got to teach Noah that
Yeah,
too.
what
You got to teach Noah hops out of the heli more than Mark does.
Nah,
Noah's
I'm
he
like
did.
used to
fuck.
it now. I'm
Noah's
used
But
to
like
it.
fuck. I hopped out again. Fuck.
What'd you
it's
say,
not a
Mark?
fucking thing. It's not a rookie thing.
I know we're just
It's
fucking
just
with you.
something that
Hey Mark, those white earbuds had a better mic. I don't know what's wrong with the black
Yeah,
ones.
these
I know they're
earbuds they
expensive.
cut you out all the time,
The
same. But
white ones had
anyway,
a
it's
way
all good.
better. You know what I'm
The
trying to
white
say?
the white ones was perfect, but it's all good.
I'm not
Damn, you
racist
guys
or
gotta, we
anything.
gotta, damn, we gotta, everything's done. Mark, I'm sorry, dude. These guys are talking shit. You have to be perfect, Mark. Everything's
I'm
wrong, dude.
not
You have to be
racist or
perfect with
anything,
these
but
guys.
those black earbuds suck.
okay.
Nick is
Well,
like,
no,
Nick
it
is
just
like,
cuts. He still cuts out is the issue. It does almost the same thing.
We're just trying to make it run smoothly, Noah. I love you.
It's okay. We just got to give Mark time to talk.
Mark, go. Do this, Mark. Teacher. I'm
Uh,
just fucking with you, bro.
no, but I'm excited to see how Mark does on multiplayer.
I think he's gonna do a lot better than he does on Warzone, considering he does pretty decent on Warzone. Me and him were playing the other day, and the whole time we were the only ones on the team with kills. And I was like, okay, Mark. Okay, Mark. Everybody else had zero fucking kills. Me and Mark had like 8 and 13.
Reggie's
damn.
seen me play.
Yeah,
Reggie's
no.
actually seen me
I was
play.
spectating. I was spectating Mark while he was
Hi,
streaming the other
Maria.
day, and he fucking like slide tackled on a dude, and then like turned around. And I commented, I was like, bro, I'm impressed. I did not see that coming.
What?
Cheers, Eric. Cheers, everybody.
You working? You working, Eric? You at work right now, Eric? Dude, Eric. He juked us out. He made us think he was downloading Call of Duty, and then the next morning I'm like, "Is it done?" He's like, "No, I never even downloaded it." He was like, "Yeah, I pressed start and then I pressed stop. I didn't want it. I like Fortnite."
So Eric has a. I thought Eric has a
He has a
Switch.
PS4. He has a Switch and a PS4, but he said he wants to get a PS5 and he doesn't want to play like on an older gaming device.
Hey, where's Kern County?
Kern?
Kern.
A fucking fire just started right now. Big ass fire.
Oh no, not in Cali. Another one?
Kern County wildfire near Lebec has reportedly burned 133 acres and promoted evacuation warnings.
How how
Fucking,
uh how Noah? How wild
fucking,
do you think it is? How wild do you
it's
think it
gonna,
was?
it's, it's 5% contained right now.
No, I
It
mean,
just
I
started.
mean, no. I'm asking you. Do you think it was natural causes, or do you think some dumbass went out there and was like, "Hey, let's
I don't
start
know,
another
bro.
California
Like,
wild"?
I don't know, dude. It's probably some, could be a homeless person or something. You know what I mean, bro? I don't know.
I hate that.
I'm not a conspiracy person like that. Like, not like that. You would,
Yes, you
God
are.
forbid, you would wish the government that, I know the government doesn't do this shit because you think they would do that money in Malibu. Yeah, right, bro. That Malibu, I feel bad. My
Oh
dad's
no,
friends have
that was the
my
funniest
dad's
one. That was
friends.
the funniest
My dad's
conspiracy.
friends had a house burnt down, but he has money though, so thank God. But you know what I mean. But
How
a
you
lot of
doing,
these
No, that
Greg?
was
people,
the
they
funniest
a lot of
conspiracy I ever heard. Was them thinking that the people in Malibu started the fires like on some like controlled laser weapon.
it
Oh yeah,
it
that
just.
what they also said that was Oprah's and these guys' way to take over the land.
But it's
The
crazy that
issue the
fires.
issue is in Hawaii is rich people are already taking over their land, and a lot of these people cannot afford to rebuild, and it's just that's the sucky part.
No, we're talking about Malibu too. I thought we were talking about
Oh,
Malibu.
I was thinking
Yeah, we were talking
Hawaii.
about
I
Maui.
well Hawaii was the one they did the laser. They said the laser
No,
hit too.
it was the same with both. They said the same
Oh,
with both. They're like the blue roofs protected, laser guided.
I
We've
don't think
got
it's a laser,
what did they
dog.
say?
You
What
would
do
hear
they
the
call it? They
fucking
said an
laser.
energy directed. They call it like an energy directed weapon
direct
system or
energy
something.
weapon, DEW or something. Yeah, yeah.
I don't
That
think so.
motherfucker.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
Those
that's
know.
are
right, Nick.
real. They're real.
What do you
They
say,
are
Mark?
real. And
Oh, I say, yeah, Nick, that's right. DEW.
do
Oh my
do
god.
do do.
They call
Fucking
bust.
love
They
Mark.
always say they say we're busting out the do.
Mark helps in
I
just
think
for the one-liners.
uh,
No, 100%. That shit, dude. I agree with you. Noah. It's definitely sketchy, but like, now what I was gonna say is like, because Nick said Oprah,
But it's like how
but
do
like,
hurricanes
doesn't
and
it?
shit
Don't you find
happen?
it?
How do
What
you know what
don't
I
you
mean?
find it sketchy? Well, the hurricanes in Florida are super predictable. The wildfires in Cali are not. So my point is what Nick said is like with Oprah. How do you explain these rich people taking out insurance policies months before this happened, and not just one, but most of the
But
ones whose houses survived?
just you got to know this too. Like, let me talk because you know how they always
Go
saying
ahead.
that the big earthquake's gonna happen. All my dad has friends that are in big insurance companies, and all of them moved to Nevada and the East Coast because California to pay for like earthquake insurance. Like people could do that. Like we have that in my house. You know what I mean? But people can't do that fire shit. It costs millions of dollars. You know what I mean? People can't even afford that insurance. You know what I mean? So that's why those insurance companies left, so they go to different states for cheap, not cheaper, but they can make money still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to pay for that insurance. People
Well,
rather have
that's
their
just
sad. People rather have their house on fire. But what are you gonna do when you come like those guys in Pasadena, like that the what's that fire in Al Qaeda, whatever, like Al Qaeda right near
okay. Yeah, yeah,
Glendale, that
that
fire
one.
happened too. And those guys are not even rich as Malibu. Imagine those guys can't even build a house again. You know
Well,
what I'm saying? It's sad, bro.
half
It
half of
sucks.
North Carolina got wiped out by a hurricane, and the Amish are rebuilding. It's just really, it's just infrastructure. We got to be
And the gut,
prepared. I'm not gonna lie, Florida's
yeah.
pretty prepared for most hurricanes, and I'll tell you a fact because I know a lot about this shit. And I know about like red tide. I know about the beach renewal system. I know a lot about Florida's coasts, and the reason Hurricane Helene did so much fucking damage to Sarasota and the West Coast is because a town in Sarasota. And if you look at the map, I'm not lying. If you look at the map, it goes like this. It goes and then all of a sudden the sand goes like this into Florida because so where the damage started on Hurricane Helene was the first town to say, "Oh, we're not going to do this beach renewal sand project. We don't need that. It's not going to do nothing. We don't need like 50 tons of sand put on our beach so that we can rebuild the shoreline so that the hurricane doesn't kill us." That one town fucked it up for everybody above them. That one fucking town. Because every fucking town under that renewed their beach, had sand put in so that the fucking, you know what I mean? So that the hurricane didn't go all the way inland. So it's just infrastructure. If California, like you were saying on the shit, Gavin Newsom needs to get out because they need somebody who's going to worry about Californians, not just rich
Well,
motherfuckers.
what's interesting is up off the coast of Washington and Oregon, out in the ocean, there's a big volcano that's going to erupt. They said they don't think it's going to create a type, tsunami. It ain't going to affect anybody, but that is stuff like that is also what issues and starts earthquakes. That's the other thing that could happen
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
because they
Mark
they
just got
have
the
they
lead
have
on the
submarines
point.
down there, and they said it's off gassing like crazy, and they were like, it's going to erupt. They said by like June or July, so we're like anytime now. So that's crazy.
Yeah, I saw. I think I saw a little. like an Instagram post from like a meteorologist dude about that.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
real shit.
one of my buddies lives off, I think, Honolulu. Like my buddy's friend lives like on a Honolulu. Like one of the
Right.
like he lives off. Like dude, the house
Honolulu,
is
yeah, yeah.
bad. He lives like off the beach and like the rocks are black because of the volcano. You know what I mean? Like the volcanoes
Mm-hmm.
erupt, and you know what I mean. But he says like I think every couple years it doesn't spark up a lot, but you could just sometimes dude, that
It'll
shit's crazy
spew,
though.
yeah. It'll
That's
spew.
crazy though.
And I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about because on Honolulu, I follow a guy. Y'all would like this YouTube channel. His name is like Hawaii Hammers. Instead of hammer, it's like AH instead of R. You'd like him. He spearfishes and he like does like these cookouts and shit in Hawaii. And it's really cool. But he fucking was showing that shit you were just saying. Like they have like two different levels of their house, and one has
Fire.
the bottom level has like no electricity because of what you said. No, like the water and the water be running up, and then they got the volcano to worry about from the top.
But they don't give a fuck. They live life, bro. Imagine living in Hawaii.
Dude,
They're like
fuck.
fucking.
You know, did you know Obama bought the Magnum PI mansion
Yep, I heard about that.
and then he destroyed it and knocked it all down and then he's building his own little compound?
No, it's
Hmm.
fucking lame, bro. The Magnum PI mansion was fucking glorious history.
Also, I think Zuckerberg has a place in Hawaii. There's a lot of people that got these compounds, that rich people that have some I think Oprah, Zuckerberg, the Obamas.
The thing about Hawaii is, there's a lot of weather, and who knows, that mansion probably is, beyond repair.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm doing
Like,
dab marines outside until the roommate goes to work.
They said it's in a good location where he's like surrounded by mountains. So it's like really protected. So that's another reason.
Dwayne Johnson has how much money? Fuck.
Obamas have more money. Every time
Uh,
you become a president, you become a multimillionaire.
yeah, because you get fucking.
Unless you don't accept the funds like our
Bro,
homie did.
like Trump, that fucking said, "Hey, let me."
He said he said keep
You
that. He
become a
said keep
president
that.
and they go, here's 250,000 a year and then you get all these extra bonuses.
Bro, I guarantee you,
Trump said keep that little baby money.
bro, Trump's kids right now are making millions. They're like in Saudi Arabia, like, hey, buy a golf course.
No, billions. Yeah, they did a
Billions.
$5.5 billion deal. What were you saying, Mark?
oh, well, yeah. I mean, it's easy to get rich when you can play the system.
Yep.
When you can, when you can have the system move in your favor. When you can control the stock markets with everything that you do, then yeah, you're gonna use that to your advantage. Which is
Are you
why
saying Trump
you're a
controls? Are you saying
politician.
Trump controls the stock markets? Are you saying Trump controls the stock
Well, who
market?
was it? Nancy Pelosi? They said her
I
stock,
think Pelosi controls
Nancy
it.
Pelosi's stock market picks are
You
like
got to be
off
stupid.
the
I think if
chart.
anything, it's the Democratic House of Representatives that controls
She
the
has
stock
the
market.
best stock. Her picks are like 90 some percent always winning. Like she knows how to pick them. Go
Trump's
figure.
tariffs
Yeah,
are
what's
fucking with
that?
the stock. Like we've been seeing it. We have been seeing it.
No,
Like
we already talked about this. It's all a game though. It's all a game. He's a big fucking player. We're
But
good.
Trump, but look, Trump actually wants America to be first now because he
It's
thinks
stimulating
all
our
he's
economy. What
thinking.
he's doing to
Look,
it.
Trump,
Trump wants
look,
himself
Trump,
to be first.
look. No, but Trump is trying to make. I get what you're saying,
Trump
Mark. But
loves you,
Trump
Mark.
is trying to make. Trump is trying.
I mean,
Trump is trying. Sure, let me talk. Let me talk. Can everybody just press a button and we have everybody conversation, right?
I know.
Then Mark asked him.
I got to
Look,
work on it.
Trump.
Ecam needs to work on this shit.
But Trump is doing this so he can show that we are tired of being used. We're tired. I get it. Other countries like China are cheap labor, but we're tired of that shit. We want to do our shit our way or the highway. That's how I feel.
okay. Well, then you got to blame the corporations that are fucking shutting down factories here in America and going overseas
Okay,
because it's cheaper for them.
and on that point, Mark, on that point, right? Blame the corporations.
Yeah,
What is
because
all this
that's
Doge? Well, hold on. Well, hold on. What is all this Doge legislation doing other than disrupting?
it's
But
fucking
hold
Musk
on.
and
No,
Trump
because look at the fucking interruption. We're this. You got to do it your way, bro.
paradise.
What is Doge other than disrupting the corporation's hold on the government? That is what propaganda's got everybody all. Let's just wait a couple months, stop talking about it, and see what happens. Because nobody knows. Everybody got their own opinions right now. Let's just wait a couple months until at least the whole fiscal year happens.
Yeah, it hasn't been a
Trump
year
and
yet.
so it doesn't really like
As soon as the next fiscal year starts, that's when Doge's cuts actually begin. Doge is just canceling contracts. They haven't canceled anything for real.
Yeah, the speaking engagements make presidents tons of money for sure.
Oh yeah, the fucking $200,000 just to go talk.
It doesn't matter who they are, Trump, fucking Obama. It doesn't really matter. They're playing the system. They're scamming people. They're scamming us. They're scamming this. Like that's why
I'm catching up to you. I'm trying to catch up. This is number 3, Mark.
Right.
Nick, my bad.
Politician,
No, I
you
get you,
should
Mark.
not.
I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you.
You should
I feel
not.
like
Stop.
exactly. I feel like that. What's that? The congressman who keeps pushing for Congress not to be able to do it, they keep denying it. You know what? Why don't y'all put that into a popular vote? Let the people vote on it. The fuck out of our way. Because then it's going to be a fucking 99.99% of people don't want Congress controlling any stock at all. It's going to be 100%. It's going to be both sides of the aisle. Get the fuck out of the stock market. Because y'all are fucking up our health. You're fucking up our money. You're fucking up our houses. Like you're fucking everything up.
Well,
And
you notice
it's
every
because
time
they're
every
rich,
time
they
every
won't even
time
feel it.
every time a war happens, they make a ton of money because they bet on the right stocks. Go fucking figure. You know what I mean?
Shit. We fought on the wrong side of World War II.
It's just I realized a long time ago, like you shouldn't be holding any president to any. You should hold them to a higher standard than you should hold anyone.
I do agree. I do agree with that, Mark. I do agree with that, Mark. But also, we finally got into a president that the whole system disagrees with because he is not in any of their pockets. He's got his own money and his own agenda. He's
Yeah.
not in any of their pockets. That's the first time we've had a president not in somebody's pocket, other than our first 5. Go figure.
All I know,
Yeah.
we're gonna go much more dead as a
Well,
nation.
what do you guys think in the future? You got to figure in the next 50 years, a lot of these older guys in Congress are going to be out. We already see a new generation of people heading into politics that are
That's what worries me.
they think a little outside the box as opposed to these older generations. So
Don't
we'll see how that changes. Or are they going to all
don't call it
just
a
fall
box.
are they going to all fall back in line and be the same thing in 50 years?
Every
Call it a
politician
box.
starts, they're like
We'll call it a
young.
box.
They have like, oh, I have the best intentions in mind, but once that power and that money starts
Money,
rolling
it's
in,
the money.
Hey,
It's the money.
guess what, Mark?
If I'm
That's
like,
young Joe Biden. Young Joe
here's
Biden was great.
all right, here's $50 million, or do you want to make $50,000? Which one do you want? You know,
I
Yeah, but no,
mean, yeah,
Mark literally just pointed out that's young Joe Biden, great politician, worked for the people, said issues, pushed problems. As soon as he became vice president, puppet boy, straight up doing this up Obama's ass.
yeah.
It's like JD
Like
Vance
you
right
know
now.
it.
JD Vance.
He was a great politician. As
Well,
soon
I'll
as
be
JD Vance, I
well.
hope JD Vance runs next year
Well, I'll
or
be
runs
on.
next
You know,
term.
I'm going to
He's
be
not running.
45
It's
in
going to be
July.
Trump's son's going to be running. All his sons are
Well,
going
I'm
to be
going to be
running next year.
45 in July. Very
Donald
few
Trump Jr.
presidents
is gonna
ever make a
run.
difference, and
It's going to
he's
be
actually
Eric.
making
It's
some
going to
big
be
changes.
Eric Trump first, then Donald Trump Jr.
You
Eric
really
Trump?
think they're running?
I don't
Yeah.
even know what Eric Trump looks like.
Then Eric Trump's the fucking taller one. He's the one with the hot ass
Oh,
wife too. He's one with the wife still.
oh.
You know
I
why I
like
like
Donald Trump
about
Jr. I
you know why
follow
I
him.
like you know why I like Trump because his daughter's his daughter, yeah, what's her name? The oldest daughter? Trump's daughter?
He would date his daughter.
What?
yeah,
No, the
he
one
would.
that's married. The one, dude, no, she's dating a Jewish guy, Jared Kushner.
Person would even
She's
say
dating
that.
a Jewish guy. I like Trump, bro. Trump has someone Jewish in his family, so I'm happy.
Well, I
They say
think
he's,
Tiger Woods is going to run for president eventually.
you know, Tiger Woods is with Trump's Donald Trump Jr.
I know that. That's
ex.
why I said that.
You
Yeah, you said it like 2 days in a row.
did you see the
Yes.
Dave Portnoy shit? Noah, you see that
What
Dave
happened?
Portnoy shit in Canada?
For what? What happened?
So
Gay
Dave
porno
Portnoy,
shit?
he was just in Canada. Dave Portnoy was just fucking filming in Canada at Pizza in
Yeah,
Canada,
like a pizza.
and
Yeah.
fucking somebody yelled like killed it or fuck the Jews or something, and
Jesus
fucking snapped.
Christ.
And then like a day later, Dave Portnoy did a podcast and like straight up kind of like, because I can understand where he's coming from, but he fucking turned into a dick and was like telling the guy on the other like on the other mic like, "You work for me, agree with me," and all that. Bro, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. But I
Dave
don't
Port.
agree with the
Well,
people
I
who
mean,
said
well, I
that. But
mean,
Dave Portnoy crashed out. He crashed out right
well,
there.
he. Well, I
But
mean,
Dave Portnoy has a right though because
Dave
he's
Portnoy
Jewish.
has a lot of power. So, but it is what it
He's
is.
Jewish.
No,
He's
he,
power. But
no, he has a right to feel bad about a joke, but he doesn't have a right to tell somebody that he's gonna fire them or fucking cancel a show
Dude,
over their
there
opinion.
was another
Not my
person on
thing.
his team that did something like that, and he found out they posted something about that, and he said, "I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
fucking." He fired him right
Yep.
immediately.
Yep.
You don't fuck around.
Because Dave Portnoy's
that's
over
what.
here. Dave Portnoy was yelling. He's like, "When does freedom of speech impeach on freedom of religion?" And freedom of speech should never impeach on freedom of religion. Religion should not. It's the other way around. Religion shouldn't impeach on freedom of.
It's like
Well,
this,
you,
like
you
the
know what I
guy
mean.
that
You
was
know
in
what the fuck I mean.
Colorado. It's like the guy in
You know what I
Colorado.
mean.
Yeah.
It's like the guy in Colorado though.
Thank
Why
you,
would you
Mark.
do Muslim? Like it's crazy how so much people have hate on Jews, but not hate on Catholics or Christians.
I think it's.
Yeah,
I
Like
think it's just. I think it's
I'm
just
not
the
saying
Israel
that. It
state. I
just
don't hate people. It's just the Israel state.
there's very
It's just.
I
few
just
Jews compared to like every other
Yeah.
religion too.
Because I like.
yeah.
I have a
Everybody
lot of
why?
Jewish
But you know why?
friends.
You know what everybody says about you. But hey, guess what? A Jew. Hey, Nick,
Oh, it's right here.
ask your wife this. Ask your wife this. How many Jews are surgeons? How many Jews are doctors? And she's gonna be
Well,
saying
yeah.
100.
No.
She's gonna say 90% or 100% are mostly are her
One of my
doctors.
best friends is a Jew, and he gifted me this because mine broke. Like I have nothing. It's the Israeli state because a lot of Jewish people don't even agree with the Israeli state and what they
Bro,
fucking do.
my brother is not. My brother is like you. He doesn't like what's happening in Gaza. But I'm like, hey, I'm Israel, and I'm not saying fuck Palestine. But with that, what's happening,
No,
I get it. It should be free.
eighty-five
It
percent
should
of Israel,
no war,
85% of the
no
Jewish people
war.
in Israel are saying free Palestine. 85% of them. It,
I know that's like
85%
I
of
know,
them are
but
like fuck,
yeah,
fuck
but I
Hamas.
I,
It's
I
all
know
the
that,
same.
but it should be world peace. But this guy that's running right now, well, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but he's like a
Netanyahu
Trump.
again.
He's like a Trump. They like money, bro. Money hungry. Like what Nick
Well,
says. Stock
he's been in
market. This
control.
guy is making so much money right now because of this shit. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
making money. Guess
I
who's
wanna I
funding
wanna
it?
say this. I wanna
Guess
say
who's
this with the
funding it?
most
Guess who's funding
respectful
it?
of
The
ways, and
U.S. The
I
U.S.
want to say this in the most respectful way without saying that I feel some type of way. Israel's been making billions of dollars since World War II, off straight up the fact of World War II. So, with that being said, they're rich enough. They can stop making money off of other countries. They don't even need Palestine. What the fuck they need
It's the
Palestine
alternative
for?
to the people
They
that
don't need.
don't.
Was
Palestine's not even a
Palestine three
country.
thousand years ago?
Yeah,
Was
Palestine's not even a country.
Palestine?
It's a city. It's just a
veggie,
city.
please. You have no idea. This is a religious thing, so trust me. It has you. You have no idea.
Like, yeah, it was the Catholics, and their consent of the slave trade, and they're backing the Axis powers, in World War II. Yeah, and the fucking let's not to mention the
I'm glad
pedophile.
Mark. I'm glad Mark
Let's
does
not
some fucking research.
fucking the Catholics and fucking Christians with
Oh,
Salem
we're
witch
not gonna talk about the children. We're
crusades,
not gonna talk about the children because we'll get into a serious subject. Let's move on. Let's move on because if we're talking about the children, it ain't the Catholics right now. Let's just move on. I can pull up so many fucking articles right now. Y'all don't
Hey,
even.
but
Let's just
I
play
want to
Call of
take you
Duty or
guys.
something.
Hey, but you know what I like about
Take a dab
Dave.
room.
But
I
look,
you
love
don't
the
want to be
children and I love the veterans. So
all right, but look, listen real quick. So
Never know where
like
this channel's going to.
Dave Port, remember? So Dave, we were talking about Dave, right?
Yep,
And
yep,
in one of his like
yeah,
bars,
the
I
guy
think it
that
was
would
like
be
I think it was last month, right?
yep.
He
that's
had
the one
someone.
that started it. Yep.
Yeah. So then he told these kids, he's like, bro, I'll give you a chance. I'll take you to Germany where they have the biggest
I'll
like
fly
the
you to
biggest.
Auschwitz. Yeah.
Oh,
He's
that's
like, I'll
Yeah,
right.
fly you to
He
Auschwitz.
was trying to teach him. That's right. That's right. He
not
did
teach
say
him.
that.
He's gonna show him what Jewish people went through, bro.
Okay,
Every
and I
culture
agree.
been through it, you know what I mean? But it sucks how we went through it the latest, you know what I mean? That's what I feel
Yeah.
like. I don't know. Everybody's going through some shit, right?
No, no,
No,
Fucking.
a lot of people are going through
no.
way worse than us.
No, and I don't want to get into a rabbit hole, Noah. No, I don't want to get
Oh
into a
my
rabbit hole,
god,
but I can
bro.
hold on. I can
I'm gonna start
appreciate that you
crying.
like history. No, I can
I like
appreciate that you
history.
like history, right?
Yeah.
So when we hop off, I'm gonna send you a documentary, and it's gonna put
Bro,
you in
I'll
a little
send you one
perspective.
too, bro. about the
Okay, no,
Holocaust,
no, no,
right?
hold on. Because my whole public education, I learned
Don't tell
about
me
the
you
Holocaust.
support.
Hold on, I learned about the Holocaust. I don't support anybody,
You
but
don't
I know
support Nazi,
history.
right? Nazi.
No,
Nazi.
fuck no. But I know history. So what I'm trying to say is in the 30s, between the 1919 and the 1930s, 11 million Christians died under Stalin's rule. There was multiple Holocausts at that time. We didn't learn about all of them. I just want to put that out in the world. There was multiple Holocausts in World War II.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah,
because
it
You
that's
know what
wasn't.
literally.
sucks?
Jewish, hold on. Jewish
Oh my
people were
god.
not the only people to die by millions.
I know, of course.
Okay.
But I'm
It's
just
Okay.
also
saying
And
black
we were
people.
the
the
major,
numbers
we were the
pretty
Jewish
major,
damn
people.
we were
even.
major, we were
No,
major,
no.
but we're
The
a
numbers even.
majority of them, my boy. No offense.
No,
Why
it's
don't you see
not. No, it's
more
not.
Jewish people than fucking Christians
Yeah,
or
all
Catholics?
right. It was, all
Because of
right, look.
propaganda, motherfucker. I love you, but
People.
it's propaganda.
It wasn't more. It was more Jewish people, but it was not just Jewish people. It was also black people. There was also
Less black people.
gay
Probably haven't even
people.
seen them.
It was. It was also gay people, trans people. There was everyone that was not white. Blonde
Oh,
hair,
people
blue
with
eyes.
disabilities. You
Okay,
know,
Yeah,
hold on,
people
hold
that
people
didn't
with
on.
like people
I
with
know.
disabilities.
disability.
People with
Yeah.
military
Hold on,
internment
hold on. No,
be
because
just killed.
this is just my point though. This is just my point. I got a good point. So AI, Chat GPT, right? 6 million, and I'm not trying to make a contest. 6 million in 3 years of Stalin's rule. 7 million Christians died of famine alone. 7 million in 3 years of famine.
But
I'm
compared to
just saying.
Christians, like,
I'm just saying. We weren't taught history on an even playing field. I don't want to continue it like we're debating. I'm just saying we weren't taught history on an even playing field.
but there's
We were
more,
Well,
taught
no,
history
I
by the
there's
think.
point
Wait,
of
wait,
more,
view
wait,
of the
wait. Can
but
I
winners.
say
there's more
something? I haven't
Christians
said
than
anything in a
fucking
second.
Jewish people.
All right, hold on. Well, in general, I think every place and
How
every
many?
country, every religion in a certain area, you teach your kids something, and that's why, like I said, my grandfather said everybody fights for what they believe in, and he was in
Yeah,
war, and he said, nothing's good about it. He was World War II, heavy artillery. So yes, every country does do their own propaganda in a way, and it's always for their country. A religion does it for their religion, and you don't get to
exactly.
see the other side. It's never going to be that way. That's
Yeah,
why for many years you're taught, Christopher Columbus is a great guy. And then nowadays, most states and shit won't even celebrate Columbus Day anymore because of
exactly.
what they
So,
learned about him. So I mean,
so my
it
point
is
is
it
I
is a
agree on
hidden
both
thing. But anyway,
sides.
I'll let you talk.
Yeah. No, you're good. No, you're good, Nick. My point is I agree on both sides, but in the American public school system, we're not even taught about the Holocaust of the Christians in a Christian country. I'm not saying it's a Christian country absolute. It's freedom of
It
religion.
wasn't.
I'm saying
So
in God we trust is in our what's it called? Our fucking Pledge of Allegiance. And
yeah,
we're
put
not
that
taught
50.
about the 10 million Christians who died in a Holocaust, but we're taught about the 7 or 10 million died. But that's what I'm just saying. History is not taught on an even playing field. It's taught on the people who own the textbooks. Let's just put it like that. Because who owns McGraw and Hill? Look it up.
I know my family arrived in America because they were Jewish and escaping persecution in Russia.
Yeah. Stalin. So your
So
family ran
like
from
it's
Stalin. So your family ran from the Bolsheviks, just like the Christians did.
before Stalin. It was before Stalin, but yeah,
It was the Bolsheviks.
yeah. Like it's just yeah. My family they were living in Russia or Germany. Like my ancestors were German.
Yo, WW is fucking. I love WW. Put that one up.
It is
All
funny.
right, all
Like
right,
I said,
all right.
this
No,
is I like PKA and stuff. We're all over on topics. That's cool. But we do pretty good
no.
at
How is that
sticking to
macaron
topics.
peaches? No, no. How's that
My
macaron peaches?
ancestors were
It's
living in
good.
Germany long before World War II, long before all that. But then they were still getting persecuted in Germany long before World War II. Then they moved to Russia, where there's also they were getting persecuted there too. So they moved to America,
No, you're
where
right.
Right.
guess
You're right.
what?
It's so.
I don't know,
I
but
okay.
I
yes,
mean,
Well,
hey
okay.
Noah,
So
did you get
it's
when you got your G
sorry.
Gold? What line were you in? Right? Or hey, how's your space lasers? Our Jewish space lasers? Have you got any word on that?
Well, no, Mark. he's a wealthy Jew. I'm not gonna say it like in a mean way, but he is a wealthy Jew.
I
What?
mean,
I love Noah's wealthy. He's doing
I'm
pretty good.
Ukraine. I'm a Ukrainian. I'm a Ukrainian Jew. Fuck a Russian Jew. No, I'm joking.
That's
I'm
a good.
Ukrainian Jew.
Wait,
I'm
No,
Ukrainian. My grandpa,
I don't know how to say it.
nobody admits they're wealthy.
my great Zeta,
I don't know how to feel
my
about
great
that.
Zeta during this he knew when the war was about to pop off. He was smart. He went to Poland. He took a train like somewhere all the way to like Canada. I don't know how to work, but he found his way to Canada from fucking Ukraine. And if it
Hell
wasn't for
yeah.
that, I wouldn't be alive right now. Probably be
Hell
dead.
yeah, dude.
Dude, and same with my great grandpa because my great grandpa fought for Italy under Nazi rule, which is why he. A lot of people don't know this. My great grandpa killed himself because of what the Nazis made him do.
That fool doesn't even know how to spell
Um,
Zeta, bro. WW, you don't know how to spell Zeta, bro. It's
huh?
You
ZAI fucking you don't know you know what I mean you don't even know how to spell
you don't
Zeta.
even
That's
know.
sad, bro. He doesn't even know what Zeta
What?
means probably.
You've already explained it, Noah. You can't
I
patronize
know.
me.
I'm
You
joking.
can't
I'm
patronize
fucking with WW.
Oh,
I'm
guys.
fucking
Oh,
with
check
him.
out this. I got a good
Oh,
story
I
for
thought you
you.
were talking to me. My bad. My bad. I thought you were talking to me.
No, no,
Wait,
WW.
wait,
oh my
here,
god,
check out this. This is a crazy story. So my grandfather and my
I
grandmother,
love you
they
guys.
were dating and shit, right? And then they both got sent off to the war in World War II. My grandfather was heavy artillery in the army, and my grandmother was like a typist. It was a typist in the Navy, right? And so they split, and then they were writing and writing. And eventually my grandfather quit writing her because he took a big a mine blew up and he took some shrapnel to his heart and they lost contact and this that and the other, and so she thought he died, right? And so she got back to America, met this other dude, and is like a week or so from getting married, right? And then my grandfather comes back and he's like, hey, look, I'm not dead, right? And then she's like, oh my god, and she literally dumped the other dude and came back to my grandpa.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah,
yeah.
because she thought your grandpa was dead and she's making other arrangements, but grandpa was the real
That's some
kid.
fucking
Yeah. It
that's
was
So
crazy.
yeah,
It's the craziest story. I was like, "Damn, grandma." And
yeah.
then she goes, my grandma always said, "Well, I knew I loved him. He was my soulmate." And she goes, "When I found out he was still alive, I couldn't like, I had to do the right thing." And I was like always thinking, I was like, "Damn, I could have might not been born." She could have easily been like, "Well, too late. I moved on." I was like,
The theory.
my grandpa must have been a pimp for her to be like, I want him again."
That reminds me of the theory about Castaway. Did you hear that?
What?
Where Helen Hunt's character was cheating on Tom Hanks' character before right before he got to the island.
That was a good dad read. Hell yeah.
I believe it. Cause fuck her. She got back and she's like, "Yeah, I like you, but I gotta." She
Right?
already had kids at least, though. That was a little different.
Series, and I have a little 8-year-old with my.
Oh, that's funny.
But no, it's like one of the things. And they asked the director. I don't remember. I think it was Robert Zemeckis or anything. Someone asked the director what was in the butterfly box that he never opened. Do you know what the director
What's in the
said?
bag? What's
What
in
the
the
director say?
bag?
I was always interested because he tried to deliver it and then and then left, right?
You know what the director said? It was a solar powered satellite phone. That's what someone asked him like at a convention or something, like what was in the box, and he finally is like, oh, it was a solar powered satellite phone.
Like, can you imagine that one box you didn't open?
It has the one thing you need.
Uh-oh,
He could have been.
Justin's here.
What's
Hey,
up?
bud,
Oh, dude, Justin, dude.
Huh?
get on. Click the link,
What?
buddy.
We'll be right back. What do you do? Did you hurt yourself?
Hey, but I'm always have to protect my family. I'm not a religion person, but I'm a person. I always
Yeah,
protect my culture.
Hell
That's what
yeah.
everybody does.
Yeah.
religious
Alright.
person, but I've seen like all the problems that religion has caused in the world, all the death,
I
all
get
the
it.
pain.
Every culture, but I've seen more like movies and stuff. You know what I mean? Like about the Holocaust and
I
shit.
haven't seen
That
movies.
shit. No, like shows. Like I'm gonna send you a documentary. or this guy. Yeah, WW. I think it's Poland, right? The biggest Holocaust is in Poland, right? I think
Yeah,
they took
that was
trains to Poland.
one of the
Yeah,
big
I think.
ones.
Yeah, and fuck Poland. I'll never visit Poland because I'm joking. It's like you know how people say like it's like I have Jewish friends that buy Mercedes, and my Zeta would say he never bought a Mercedes because they're German. You know what I mean? He never bought it, and I might if I have money maybe I'll get one, but you know how people are. You know what I mean?
Damn, that is cool. That is cool. Like I
Same
said,
thing with
I dated a Jewish girl and I loved her family. Her family was so cool. But it was interesting, you know, when you go to their house, they had like 2 refrigerators, 2 stoves. It was double of everything, which is something you're not used to because they got to keep it kosher. You know what I mean?
I throw up on something from months ago. Hey.
Yeah. No, but I always love talking religion with her family and shit because, like, it is amazing. The Jewish religion's really cool. They've always been really chill, and it was something I always enjoyed.
Yeah.
We're gonna play some COD or what?
I
Yeah.
guess.
I'm just with you. I just bought this game and I haven't played it yet.
Mhm.
He said, I just bought this
Well,
fucking game. Let's get going.
let's say if we could get Justin in here. If we could get Justin in here,
Well, hold on.
does
Hold
he
on.
know how to click a
So,
link?
It's your brother.
Mark, Mark,
Hi.
Mark,
Oh, there
have
he
you ever
is.
played Search? Have you ever played Search or Hardpoint?
I played
We
both
should
of
start
those
him with
like a long
Hardpoint.
time ago.
We should start him with
Let's
Hardpoint.
no, hey, Noah, for me, bro. Noah, can we do Search and Hardpoint? Like, let's search for
Yeah,
just
like we
both
can
those. You
search.
know what I
We
mean?
can search. Yeah, we can
How
search
how
both
you
at the
doing,
same time.
Justin?
Because I feel like
Hey,
that would give
what's
them
up?
Yeah,
a
fool
Something.
got
lot
his
of
sunglasses
needed
on
fucking
there.
practice.
That's right.
All right.
That's a Terminator. That's the
Or
last action
how much have you drank?
Who,
hero.
me?
Yeah, you. No, the magical other person.
Uh, plenty of water. A lot of water.
Water.
Yeah.
Was it a
Me
liter or
too.
two? A liter or
Hey,
2 liters?
yeah.
No,
Is that
hey,
me?
we're drinking good water.
Happy
Justin, we're
dad.
drinking the best water. We're drinking the best water.
Go, Justin, go.
Oh yeah, Justin, does Justin have a console?
No, we tried to get him it, but he ended up. He said he had to spend $1,200 on taxes, so he ain't buying a console.
Shout
Yeah,
out to him some money.
I'll be buying something. Good.
Damn, you gotta
If
spend
we,
money. Damn,
if we,
you're a rich guy then if you gotta pay taxes. Fuck. So bitch.
you made too much. You made too much.
That's what my dad and my
Well,
mom
if
always say.
can you look? He is very frugal. Can you see his curtains in the background? Anybody?
Yeah, yeah. Look in the background. Yeah. The background. Yeah,
That's a nice
yeah.
curtain.
Our
Hey,
grandfather,
hey,
our
Justin,
grandfather was
Justin, don't
president
feel
of a
bad.
university.
Justin, don't feel bad. Look at my blinds.
Hey,
Look
look
at
at
my
my
Yo, y'all
blinds.
have no
blinds.
idea
Look at
how
my
humid it
blinds.
is right
Look.
now.
I got a blind broke too.
A singular blind.
Hey, hey,
Look
my.
how hard it is
Hey,
Well, they
to
put.
make this figure
Here's
this
the
out.
stupid shit. When they put those blinds down, they put it down. They didn't even cut that square out. Those are broken. They put it right where the handle goes up and
No
down. What a
way.
stupid idea.
No way. Fucking
Anyway,
idiot.
I know these fucking luxury apartments suck balls. I tell
Yo,
you.
you know what's funny? You know what's funny? Since I'm like in a place in management right now, I have to like tell my GM and all this dumb shit about problems, right? And it's really funny because like I've been in this position before, but it was at a restaurant that was established. This shit is 7 months old. 7 months old. Like our year anniversary, or 6 months old. Our year anniversary is gonna be in fucking October. So I literally was like telling him the other day, I'm like, I don't know, because I grew up in Florida and these people came from Texas to build this restaurant. I'm like, I don't know what contractors y'all hit up, but you hit up the worst ones because the caulking is gone in the fucking hoods, the caulking is gone in the ceilings. We've got studs showing outside in the prep room. Like, dude, I don't know who their prep guy is or who their contractors were, but if they fucking scammed them, bro. Because like we have the people who do our hood ventilation, they got to come back and reseal all the hoods because the contractors fucked them up. That's like
Damn.
$8,000. That's like
Wow.
$8,000 worth of hoods. Because this is a big
Wow.
restaurant. This is so funny. I hate Florida, but I love Florida. It's super humid right now. That's the only reason I
No,
hate it.
man, Florida's the best. Florida's the best.
Florida
Hey, hey,
Hey,
sucks,
Justin,
dude.
hey,
you're gonna
Justin,
be
hit me up.
moving
You
in.
want to be
You're
my
gonna be
roommate?
moving in. You're gonna move in with
Let's do
Sam
it. Let's
Veggie,
do it.
right?
Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll go get a
You get
duplex. You get one side, I get one side.
Justin's gonna have an alligator as his fucking pet.
Trust me, if he
Hey,
has a
you
hey,
think that's
listen,
funny? I'll get one.
if Justin has a bedroom, you won't ever see him.
You get a, you get the living room.
He's just gonna stay in a bedroom and he'll be gone
I need him
forever.
to be character.
Hmm? He'll be gone forever.
I
Hey,
need
just so
Justin to
I
hit.
have everything set up, the television, the internet, the necessities, right?
He,
Hey
The
he's
bro,
big,
like he's like
hey
I will
bro.
never
We
leave
got
my
we got
he,
gigabyte Wi-Fi. We got the Roku TV. We got the food in the fridge.
dude. He'd be set up. He'll pay for that. He's paying more than that where he's at.
No, what's your rent? My rent's probably the same as yours.
no, yeah, I pay, 500 a month, so,
Yeah, I pay 8.
Well, he'd have to pay more. He's with his mom and dad, so
well,
I
stepdad.
mean,
well, all right.
Yeah,
He said stepdad. Man, these
yeah,
guys.
yeah, fuck him. Fuck George. What's his name? Fuck George. We're
Who's
just gonna call him
Bubba
George.
Savage? Do we got a random dude on us?
We're just gonna call him George.
Who is
Yeah,
Hey,
Bubba
I'm
Savage?
watching. No, you know what's funny? You just said that, Justin and Mark. So I met when I was like 17. I got caught with like pounds of weed in a McDonald's drive-through, buying like food for all the whole squad after we bought our first like big pack. I got arrested. So I was in jail and I had to do a rehab and this whole program to get out. I
Oh,
didn't
Bubba.
meet
All
my
right,
dad
cool.
by choice. I'm saying I didn't meet my dad by choice. When I met my dad, it's because I aged out of a rehab and my mom said I couldn't go home. So I had to go to my dad's house. And I met him in Texas, in Rio Grande Valley, Texas, and he made me a carny. But I get what you're saying. No, he's my stepdad.
He made me
Nowadays,
a carny.
nowadays, my stepdad is my dad, and my dad can fucking, bro, I'll piss on him if I see him, bro. Fuck that
wow,
motherfucker.
wow,
My real
yeah,
dad, is a piece of shit. He let my real
that's a good
dad brought
story.
me to Georgia and left me in Georgia.
That's a good story. That's actually a really good story.
Can I say fuck my
Really good.
mom? I'm joking. Huh.
Yours?
Can you say fuck
Yeah,
your mom?
You can, because I've got a lot of siblings, so I've seen all the way the story unravels.
Yeah.
So I've gotten the
yeah,
chance to sit back because I'm the middle child. I got the chance to sit back and be like, well, honestly, Dawson, you're a narcissist. Ashley, you're a narcissist. Mom, you're a narcissist. I'm a narcissist. If we would all acknowledge that, we'd all still be friends.
I love all my family, you know what I mean? I don't know. There's
all
always
I
times you
all
gotta
I
hate
know
yeah,
all
someone.
I
Mark's
know is
yeah.
face, Mark's
if you
face
start
understood
talking
that.
like a psychiatrist, we have an issue.
No, man, I love all my family too. They're the best. They're the best. I honestly, I do. I love everybody. All the
Exactly.
family.
Life's too short, you know what I mean?
Now,
You gotta
I'm going to
enjoy it
show
while
you
you
some
can.
texts of Justin saying, "Fuck you, I hate you, you're the worst guy in the world."
No, no.
That just means he
hey,
loves me. I'm
hey,
pretty sure that means
hey,
he loves
deadass.
me, right?
Yeah, deadass. My older brother, like, worst older brother while we were growing up. But right now, he's trying his hardest. He texts me every day. He's like, "You want to go fishing? You want to come to my mechanic shop? See what I'm doing and all this other shit." Because you know why? Because I told him how I feel and I told my mom how I feel. That he was a shitty brother and I'm not gonna give him a chance till I see him actually put an effort in. Now this motherfucker wants to be my brother. Isn't that crazy?
Well, Justin hates me because I was close to a father to him. I helped him a lot when he was younger. So that's one of the probably the resentments, and he always
How
admitted
older?
that.
How much older is he? Just like a
I'm
couple
about
years.
Oh
6 years.
no,
6 years.
no, no, man. You're my best friend. You're my
Exactly.
best friend. Yeah.
We had a
Well,
great
yeah.
Justin,
time.
That has to be.
Justin, you ready for the Pacers to win tonight?
Oh yeah, the
Oh
Pacers playing.
man, That's right. The Pacers are in the NBA Finals against the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Are you shitting me?
Pacers.
There's the NBA Finals going on. You tell me I don't follow sports anymore.
Tonight
I
it's
don't
at 5
follow
o'clock.
basketball. I follow
It's
UFC.
at 5 o'clock
Tomorrow.
5 o'clock our time, Nick. It's on
All right.
TNT, right? Or no? What is it on? What channel is it on, Justin?
ABC.
I gotta spell
ABC.
bet for
ABC.
you. No, I got a
Alright.
guaranteed bet for you. I'll send you money.
Well, I don't. What is it? I'll bet it.
It's you.
Come
I
on.
don't. I
Okay.
don't.
Hold on,
Man,
everybody pause.
I am.
You follow
Come
UFC.
on, Pacers. Man,
You
if
follow
I am pulling for the Pacers. Come on, Pacers. Come on.
Hold on, Justin.
Come on, Pacers.
Do you think
Okay,
Reggie? What do you think Reggie Miller's going to shoot?
I love
Reggie
y'all.
Miller is good. Yeah.
What's Reggie Miller going to put down, Justin?
Reggie Miller is pulling for the Pacers.
No, but he's
Okay.
playing, right? He's going to be on.
God damn it! No, I'm trying.
What do you say? What
No,
do you
they're
say?
gonna win. They're gonna win.
No. Hold on, Justin. Just give me a
No.
second. 'Cause
Honestly, what do you guys think? Do you think the Pacers are going to do it? You think they're going to do it? The Pacers? I think they will.
Wait, who are they? Who's the Pacers playing?
Oklahoma
OKC
City.
Thunder.
God,
Say-
both
oh,
of
those guys-
can we have two of the most like
Okay, so
like white teams in the world, like in general of like a city,
They're not even
Oklahoma
white.
and India. No,
Yeah,
but
but
I mean
or
in that
they're not
area,
white.
it is like a corn.
Players are not white, bro.
They need to
Right
call
now,
this
they're
the
clearly
corn.
they're not
They
white.
should be called the cornfield, like the cornfield. And I mean,
And
God,
the
they're
championship, yeah,
the
cornfield, yeah.
Oklahoma and Indiana. No shit.
All right.
No,
All
that's
right, Nick, Justin, hold on. Nick, Justin, hold on.
A lot of fun.
Noah.
what?
UFC 317. It's Saturday night. Sean O'Malley versus Marab Devashwali.
What do you
Second
like?
fight, right? Okay.
It's a
I'm gonna
main
give
fight.
you the insight because I'm a fucking heavy UFC. I'm not like a casual, right? I watch UFC
Yeah.
every day, right? Sean O'Malley hasn't posted on social media in 7 months. The first fight was razor thin. Razor fucking thin. Right? And he hasn't posted in 7 months, and he's been training for 7 months purely for Marab. I think the best bet you can find is Sean O'Malley to win 2 rounds unanimously. That is on Rubet, I think. But I am going to bet on Bet Online. I'm betting moneyline Sean O'Malley to win by knockout.
What is his money line though? Not his money line. What is it? Is it?
Oh, dude, the odds are like fucking plus 900. It's a good one. It's good.
How much you betting?
No, look it up. I'm gonna bet $100.
Oh, and how much would you
Last
make?
time
How much did you make on 100?
What?
Like 580, I think it is.
Well, you think Justin likes to gamble.
So Justin, but I don't know if Justin likes UFC. I'm a big UFC buff, and all of June is fucking loaded. No,
I like Sean O'Malley. I like Sean O'Malley. Wait. Who's Sean O'Malley's playing? Who's he fighting?
He's fighting the guy he lost his belt to. He's rematching the guy he just lost his belt
I know,
to.
and Sean O'Malley, he hasn't even got his hair. He's not even doing it. He's not doing his rainbow either. He's doing his regular hair. And you know he hasn't smoked too. He hasn't smoked.
That open right now.
You know he hasn't smoked too.
Yeah, dude, deadass. No, he's sober. He hasn't had sex. Like,
Dude,
deadass.
Dude,
straight up going the fuck in right now, dude.
Well, you know what happens. See, I don't know about the
on
sex
someone
part, but the sober part.
Yeah.
If I came in the ring without smoking, I'm gonna kill you. Because I'm already probably pissed off. It's just gonna be. I'm gonna be like, how fast can I end this so I can do a dab? Just give me one fucking dab. I will fucking rape and kill you all in GTA.
I want to show you this.
Yeah, dude, I have no idea about MMA. You know, I'm not a MMA expert.
Dude, you should see me on these cruise ships when I'm not smoking and shit. I'm very grumpy. So I got to take I always take it into consideration when I see people, and I'm always like, yeah, well, I'm not high enough. So I'm just going to let that go. I'm always just repeating that. I'm just repeating that.
Mad dog.
Hey, Justin,
hey, Nick,
you know me.
Hey, Nick, you know what? That's your new nickname, Mad Dog.
Hey,
Mad
Justin,
Dog.
did we ever talk about when I hit you in the chest
Oh,
and
no,
knocked you down?
no,
No,
but
we
see,
never
like,
did. And I was actually going to talk about that.
All right, tell the story.
You tell the story.
No. I think I told him before. So let's have your point of view.
tell me.
Oh, well, I'm lazy. I got to tell the story. Okay. Back in the day, like 20 years ago, when I was like a teenager, me and Nick, my older brother, big older brother, got into a fight. We were standing in my room, and I don't know what the fight was over. And I was like, and I jumped up, and I was like gonna beat him up. I was like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of Nick, and he punched me right in the square, right in the chest. Knocked the wind out of me. And I sat back down on the bed and looked, straight forward. And I was like this, you know, yeah. And he left the room. He just walked out of the room. And I finally caught my breath. And after I caught my breath, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to pick a fight with him anymore. I think I'm good. I'm good now. I'm finally good. I got my oxygen back. The oxygen's, flowing again.
Well,
Did he give you
I
a
didn't want to hit him in the
serious?
face. I didn't want to hit him in the face, and I was
So he
like,
hit me in the
I
chest.
was like, he's probably never had the wind knocked out of him, so I just hit him right under his rib cage and just fucking took his solar
Oh,
plex out.
dude,
Yeah.
that's so funny, dude. Because when I fought my older brother, it was a different. Because like, so me and my brother are like similar in size. He's like an inch taller, but he was like always 10 pounds less. I just had like a little bit more lean mass. And
Right.
Yeah.
dude, we've gotten into a lot of fights, but this fight got me arrested because he's a bitch and he cried wolf. Um, so like, long story
Dude,
short,
I
I
was
was
getting so
babysitting my
mad.
right. Long story short, I was babysitting my sister because my little sister Talon was just born, and my little sister Scarlett was like a newborn. So my mom had Scarlett, and I was babysitting Talon, and it was just me, Dawson, and Talon at home. And Talon's like 2.5 years old, and she's an asshole. She won't listen. She keeps
Right.
fucking climbing out of her crib, going out in the living room, turning on the TV, and watching TV, right? So
Right.
like by the fourth time this little motherfucker did that, and I picked her up, she's screaming, she's crying loud as fuck because I'm yelling at her. I'm like, motherfucker, you like, cause like she's my little sister. I'm cussing at her. I'm like, motherfucker, you know you're not supposed to be doing this. You putting her back, screaming. My brother has been in bed all day or in his room all day, locked in there, zoned into World of Warcraft or whatever the fuck he was in. I don't know. But he swung the door open like, what are you doing? And then he shoved me. He fucking shoved me. And I'm like, our little sister's in my fucking hands, and you just shoved me. So I put Talon in her crib, and I walked out of her room, and I stuck him right in the fucking face, like right cold square in the fucking jaw.
Yeah.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie, any other fucking regular human would have went out because I have knocked people. I've knocked two people out. I know I have a knockout power.
All right, all
Dude,
right, all right, all right.
he
Before we go
ate.
on a couple stories, I gotta say what Debbie did. He said I was dying laughing on the last cruise when the kids would have moved in the skywalk. So I gotta address this because I felt really bad when the situation happened because I'm on the skywalk. Oh my god, I gotta do the stab. And I'm trying to walk around it, and my kid and these people are blocking everything. And I'm starting to yell at these kids that aren't mine. And it probably looked really bad. I was like, move! I was getting so fucking pissed.
Get the fuck out of my way, little fuckers!
Yeah.
But
No,
I didn't have
so
any
anyway,
weed, and I was not very happy. And I remember thinking, "Great, I'm live streaming, just screaming at these."
grumpy camper, grumpy camper. No, but
I
I'm
was
gonna
so
forget. I
bad.
don't want to forget. I got ADHD. So, anyways, I stuck him. I stuck him, and the fight after like after the fight started to ensue, I went to the hallway and I shut my sister's door because I just didn't want her to see this, and obviously he didn't care enough because he did all this in front of her. Um, dude, we were fighting in the kitchen. I'm talking like because I
Exactly.
wrestled and he wrestled too, but he wasn't like as into it. Fucking, I was sticking him. He grabbed a wicker chair from our kitchen bar and he broke it over my back. And he fucking after he did that, he saw the look on my face and he took off running. So I grabbed a fucking fork and I threw it and it fucking stuck into his fucking shoulder, hanging in his shoulder. And he's like, He's crying wolf now that he's got a fork in his shoulder after breaking a chair on my back.
Oh my god.
He's got a fork.
Dude, that's why I got arrested. That's why I got arrested. Bro, you broke a wicker chair on my back. Like literally. I have fucking issues, man. And I threw a fork at you. That's well deserved, bro. If that shit would have hit you in the ribs, well deserved. Well fucking deserved.
Dude, I gotta laugh because when I got punched in the chest by Nick, it was funny. I remember that. I remember that day. I stood up. I was like, I could kick your ass. I think I said something like that. I was like, I could kick your ass. And then Nick punched me in the chest. He punched me in the chest, and I sat back down. And I was like,
look. Mark got
I
his
can't
hand
breathe. I can't breathe. Where's the oxygen?
Well, I was
And
thinking
then,
of hitting him. I was thinking of hitting you in the face, and I was like, I don't want to hurt and knock his teeth out. So I was like, I don't think he's been hit in the chest. So I just went right under his rib cage and just took him right
over
out.
the head.
Body shots do
Yeah,
so
and I
much
sat
damage.
down. It was funny. It was fucking hilarious because I sat back down on the bed. After that, and I'm like sitting there like, and then Nick left the room. He
I
left the
just
room.
walked away. I was like, I ain't gonna deal with you anymore.
Yeah, so he
I
left the
didn't
room,
know.
and then later on, gradually, I stood up. I stood up again, and I was like, I got my oxygen back. You know what? I'm not going to start any more shit anymore. I can breathe. Hey, I can at least breathe. I'm not going to start a fight. I can breathe.
Not breathing sucks, trust me. That's when you're like, I don't know if I want to do that anymore. Well,
Yeah,
like
yeah. I was
most
like,
people,
I don't know if I want to do that
most
again.
people in a fight, they go like this, and then I just got them right in your middle, and it's just over.
Yeah.
Tambourines are inside. Everybody's off for work. Hell, fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, I'm on number 6 or 6. Yeah. Wait.
I'm on number
No, I'm on
5. I'm on number
9.
5.
I'm on number
I'm on
9.
number 5. I'm catching up.
I'm
I'm
on
on
number 9.
No way.
9.
No way you're on number 9. Shut up. No way. No fucking way. There's no way you got 4 left.
Oh, Nick, dude,
Nick,
you got to tell them this story.
There's only 3 in here, and then I'm pouring
get
my
more.
4th.
Go
No,
get
I'm not
more.
getting more.
Why'd you
Hey,
drink so
Nick.
fast?
Anyway, what were you saying, Justin?
No, I was saying you got to tell these guys the rest of the story. Not this is a totally different story.
Oh,
Totally
the
different.
knockout story?
No, yeah, totally different than that story. Tell them the story when we were older. I was actually an adult, like in my early 20s, and we went to the bar. We walked because we didn't want to get a DUI.
Man, we
No
got
DUI.
stories for days. If you're not watching this, you're missing it. Anyway, give some thumbs.
Oh,
We
wow.
got 2 thumbs up for 19 viewers. This is insanity.
Wait, I
Anyway,
got to give a thumbs up. Anyways,
Hey, I was watching y'all's little YouTube video last night, and fucking Sheeta was fucking chubby, and you were skinny. I loved it.
it was a reverse.
2.5 years old, dude. I fucking loved it, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna
Nick
drop
had all
weight.
the energy, and Nick had all the energy, and Cheetos, or Nick had all the energy, and Cheetos the one acted like Nick, like, yeah,
Mm.
pack that.
I saw that video. That was a good edited video too. Anyway, what were you saying? Jess?
no,
Wait. I want to hear veggie. What, you like that edit?
Dude, the fucking edit, like when Sheeto was over here like this, because you said at the beginning Sheeto was doing the editing.
No, I
The
did.
fucking
No,
electric
I
sound.
did the. I did
Yeah.
the editing.
Dude, I love that, dude, because the electric sounds and y'all were dabbing, and then
Yeah,
like,
every
the
time
fucking
I dabbed, I did the
transformer
electric
blowing up
sound.
when and then like he did like a transformer blowing up when he died, like when he was coughing and shit. That was funny.
Dude, yeah, I did all the editing on that because Sheeto goes, "You don't edit your videos," and I was like, "All right, come over. I'll start editing all the videos." So I started doing sitting down and doing the edit. But I like doing the lives more. But anyway, I look at Justin and go, "Oh my God, we're gonna lose Justin in this video. I guarantee it."
Justin, turn your phone sideways so he can see you when you try to go out of frame.
No, we fucked up last time. He can't set it up. He can't set it up sideways.
No, my desk is uneven. It's hard. My desk is like slanted.
Understand? You know how much
don't have
beer?
anything
You know
like
how much
silicone?
beer and alcohol has been poured under his desk? And his house is 500 years old, so it's like falling apart.
Yeah, fine. Yeah. Yeah, when I tilt it, it slants the way, and I can't get it fucked up.
Mark is trying to
I
play
also
Call of
fucking-
Duty. Look at Mark doing Nuketown.
He's good. He's doing good. Hey, when he started this is his first game in Nuketown. He has 0 KD. I need to buy one of those dumbass little spinner caps that everybody used to have, like the ones you were talking about, Nick, that we used to get on Amazon. They don't have the spinners on Amazon. They just have the bangers now.
Damn, they used to always put 2 marbles, the cap, and
Yep, all of
your
it, dude. I
nail.
remember that too because I've owned like 4 or 5 of those, dude.
Yeah, that's where I get
Also,
all mine.
guess
Yeah.
what I figured out? Guess what I figured out?
Oh,
The
look,
Amish
look,
dude.
look. Here's one of them. This is an old one I got
No,
right here.
Nick, guess what I figured out? The Amish dude, that weed. So the Amish weed, that's
Yeah.
regular weed. He just has a person that gives him CBD COAs. So it's just regular weed. Because he literally told me, he was like, I have a vendor for some of my concentrates, and he says he sends his top shelf flower to like make rosin, and he sends his bottom shelf to make the budget and shit. So it's just a regular weed grower with the Amish facade. I love it.
All right.
Bro,
I
Nick,
learned
you
that. I
haven't
just
changed your
took my
rig yet,
respect
dude?
for you.
Damn, dude. Damn, dude.
Hey, no, you ain't changed your rig yet, dude? Damn, dude.
I don't give a fuck, dude.
No, I'm changing it maybe tomorrow.
I love you, bro.
No,
I got my
hey,
one
hey,
baby, Don Rob.
Hey, I'm
How you
doing a
doing,
fat one. I'm
bud?
about to kill myself.
Hey,
Right now. I'm about to kill
Justin.
myself.
Justin, how's the weather in Ohio? Is it hot?
really
Really
hot. It's been like 85 to 90.
You notice your window. You didn't put your AC in your window yet, huh?
No, yeah, I still got the AC in the window. Yeah, I got that.
Dude, remember how cold I used to keep that room?
Literally, I just turned it off, literally just for this live stream because I
Oh,
didn't want the
well,
interview.
thank you. Dude, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Smart move.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, literally. But after I get off here, I'm turning it back on. I'm
No,
turning the window.
you know, I always see that on like the live streams. They're like, "Man, I'm sweating." They're like, "Well, if I turn the AC on, it just sounds too loud." You know, always hear that because
Yeah.
I don't.
Plus the lighting too, also because I got to lift the curtains and it gets real bright in here. It's hard to see.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it, bro. I'm glad you came on, bud.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Dude, everybody asked for you to come on. We got another dude, fart session. His name's Justin. He's a good gamer and good on like all the situation. He's trying to help me set up this chat where we could get clear. So I'm gonna try to figure that out.
Oh
Yeah,
really?
just don't let
Oh,
him
that's
give you
pretty
cheats
good.
because you'll get
Yeah,
mad.
he's really good at everything on that. So I'm trying to work on it. I just don't have the
That would
time.
be,
What happens is when I get off of these, I'm like so like tired. I just try to relax. So it's hard to get back on and try to like do shit like that.
so sorry, Nick. So this Puro, whatever the fuck you want to call
Yeah, I think it's pure, but anyway.
it. That's bro. Is that not an O? Am I tripping?
No, it's Puro. Puro. Okay, you're right. Shut up.
I do see, and this is why I like to switch them because they look better in this. I
Dude,
also
it does
saw
look
really
fire in that. It looks fire. Dude, make sure you get it hot enough. Otherwise, it condenses in your rig.
I'll be hitting them super hot. You can see on my
Yeah,
fucking face.
you got to go hot on those diamonds.
Pleasure. Fuck. No, but anyways, this is supposed to be truffles, and I've had truffles weed. This does not taste like truffles weed. I've had legitimate truffles from cookies and Jungle Boys. These diamonds have the wrong terps. Whoever put that shit in there is stupid as fuck and labeled it wrong.
That's funny.
But they're good. I ain't gonna lie. That shit said like 89% THC. So it's like 11% terps.
Oh, dude, if you like reality TV shows, I've been watching Destination X.
I seen that shit. That shit looked funny.
That was actually pretty good.
Hey, we're gonna join. Are we gonna join up? Hey, me or Noah are the hosts. Just want to put that out there.
Bullshit. I run quicker than
Noah,
both of you.
Noah. Do you agree? It's you or me because we are
I
fucking.
don't
We
care.
respond quicker. God
Your
damn,
I don't.
Noah.
internet is
Why
not.
the fuck
It's
do
going to
they
run off my internet. I guarantee you it will.
You get 20 ping no matter what. I get 80 ping. Stop being a dickhead.
You think my ping's going to be the same if I jump on? Every time I jump on yours, mine jumps
Okay,
up to 80.
can we
Every
test it?
single fucking time.
Exactly. So you want to run 20 and I get to
Well,
run
I don't want
80?
to
Can
run
I? Can we
80.
switch
I
it
am
up?
not running
Can we
80
switch it up?
ping. I mean, that
Can we
mine's
switch it
like
up?
15 or 20.
It's because, homie, dude. The
All
North
right, I'll give it
America
a
is
shot.
like
I'll give it a shot.
homie, dude. The North Americas is like
Oh,
this,
Bubba.
and we're
Yo,
on
Bubba,
opposite
what's up?
sides.
We'll give
I
it a
can't believe
shot.
those flights are so cheap though. So I'm buying those tickets next week or next paycheck. I'm gonna buy the plane tickets for October. 250 for a round trip nonstop.
All right, in the
From
comments, should the guy with
Portland
the
to Newport.
fastest internet be the host or the guy with the other? Why would your
No,
why would
no,
yours be quicker? I'm so
Nick,
confused.
that's not how it works. That's not how it works. It works off of servers. So it's just gonna pick a server in the middle of the United States. That's why I get like fucking 80 and you get 30, or I'll get 50 and you get 20.
Oh,
Oh,
It
yeah, I
Well,
still
I,
got
allocates
to.
to
wait,
the
wait,
Hey,
wait,
allocates
wait,
to the
wait,
best
wait,
server.
wait.
hey, we
So
still got to work out
wait,
things.
wait. So you're
Hey,
telling me I suck ass and you should get the fastest internet? What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, actually, hold on,
just let him
Noah.
be the server because we're
Yeah,
playing.
no,
If you let,
no. He put it in perspective. No, he put it into perspective. We don't need the handicap. He
I
does.
was gonna say you're handicapping me. What the fuck is going on here?
That's exactly what he just said. That's
well,
exactly what
where's
he
Mark?
just said. He's like, "Why the fuck do you need the fast internet?"
I
But
was
Mark's
so
ready.
confused for a split
Okay.
second. I was thinking
All
about
right,
that. I
I'm
was like,
sorry.
that ain't
I'm
making
sorry. I'm
sense.
sorry.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, Nick. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm
I
sorry. I even
apologize.
said
Your
that.
internet sucks balls where you're at, and you're not by
wait,
me.
What?
But I mean,
No.
that isn't my
Hold
issue.
on. Nick, let me
wait,
straight my screen up.
wait.
Nick, let
I
me
still
straight my
got to
screen
move
up.
in.
You can't say that.
Wait. I
Hold on.
still got to move in with him. Yeah, as a roommate.
All right, you're
But
gonna
we're,
play. You're
we're
gonna
good.
I'm
start
down.
playing Call of
I'm
Duty
down.
too.
I'm down. If you want to find a spot, I'm down. Look, no, hold on, Nick. Look.
They talk.
This is right now. So I'm getting 574 with 30 upload, and that's the only issue. I get the upload problem. But if I called Spectrum, that would jump right to a gig. I just shared it with you.
All right.
You see it?
You
Yep.
know what, dude? You know who? You know
I
my.
did. I
You know
have
who
good
my brother.
internet.
Hey,
So the way the
wait,
Call of
hold
Duty
on.
works though with servers, it's not
Wait,
internet.
can I
It's server.
speak? Let me speak.
Go
You know
ahead.
who my brother reminds me of? I swear to God, Nick. You know who you remind me of? Who you remind me of? Take a guess.
Who?
He's popular on ESPN.
Who? Me or him?
Pretty
Who
popular.
are we talking about?
You.
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
Woo.
I don't know. Skip Bayless? I don't know. What the hell?
No, no. Pat McAfee, dude, you got to take his place. You got to take his place.
Well, I'm the stoner Pat McAfee.
Yeah. Well, he is a stoner and a drunk. He drinks all the time. Pat
I love
McAfee.
that guy. Hey,
We
no
evidently
offense.
we are. Wait,
Hey,
Noah. Who are we gonna say who passed away? You wanted Justin to know about?
oh, that one
Who?
guy, fucking the
Hey,
guy from
David
Sports
Zimmerman, hell yeah, I'm
Science.
so happy dad, bro.
Sports Science. Sports Science. You know, remember that show, Sports Science?
I gotta hit the bathroom. Talk.
What
Justin, I'll look it up.
science?
Justin, remember the show,
Yeah,
Sports
look it up.
Science? Sports Science. Uh, them out. John Brookus, Brenkus.
Wait, John. Oh, he passed away.
Yeah, he suicide.
What the fuck is going on?
Wait, I saw that. I saw something earlier about a
Yeah,
suicide.
John. I can't
I'm gonna
pronounce his.
go
You
and
know what I'm talking. He was in Sports Science. Remember Sports Science, the show
Yeah,
on
sports
ESPN and
Mark,
science.
stuff.
back out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mark, back out and join our lobby. We got a whole 4 squad. We need the 5
that's
and 6
crazy.
so
He
we
was
can
46
Uh,
years old. He was only 46.
Or I don't know when we're
I'm
starting.
39, and I'm thinking about ending my life. No, no,
Nah, nah, nah,
no.
nah, nah.
Shut
Don't
up,
say that. Don't say that.
nerd.
If your brother
Nah.
heard you, that
Hey,
he would probably went to your house right
honestly,
now.
honestly,
Huh.
honestly, bro, Justin, hit me up on. Do you have? Are you on the Discord?
What was that?
Are you on the Discord?
Yeah, I do have a Discord, but I don't use it anymore. Yeah.
Okay. Are you on the higher standard Discord, Nick's Discord for this channel?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll hit you up, bro. If you want a roommate, bro, because like my roommate is looking to. She just retired, so she's looking to find something. So if you want a roommate, we can find a duplex or some shit like that, bro. So just text me if you want to get out of fucking Ohio and go to Florida.
Shit, dude, I wouldn't mind doing that. Actually, I
Yeah,
would.
just
I would actually not mind.
yeah, just text me and do some research. Because if you find something and I find something, it'll be.
Is
Yeah.
shit
So
happening?
I'm really
Sorry
interested in
if you
legal
guys hear
because
some drilling. There's some crazy shit going on
you're
behind
good.
me.
You're good, Nick. You're good, Nick. But Justin, no, I'm really easy to live with, and like the main part of the house stays clean. My room will get dirty.
Oh,
I clean up after myself and like
Justin
dishes and
is
shit
a
like that.
little OCD.
Yeah, my room might be dirty, but the dishes will be clean. Like I never leave the kitchen. I fucking run a kitchen
Well,
before I
he
leave it.
was a cleaner.
My
He used to
kitchen won't be
clean
dirty.
bathrooms.
Yeah, no.
Did he
I
talk
run a
about
yeah,
that
I
kitchen
used to
before I
before?
clean
live
Yeah, I used to clean bathrooms, but shit, dude, I wouldn't mind, splitting the rent with somebody, fucking shit. That'd be awesome. That'd be,
Dude, I
you
think
know,
you in
Florida's
Florida
not
would be
bad.
great, bud.
Florida's not bad, bro. You just if you came to Florida, you probably would. Do you smoke? Is Justin THC?
Well, I think he would smoke more and drink less if he did. Does that make sense?
yeah, yeah. I would
He
smoke.
drinks
Yeah,
mainly, but he
yeah,
would smoke.
Yeah.
yeah. I would actually give up alcohol for marijuana if I could. I would give it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool. I'd like to see that. He doesn't want to come to Cali. I've been trying to get him to Cali for a while, but I think Florida would
Yeah,
be better. Florida's a little cheaper than Cali. Cali's pretty expensive.
because I'm gonna look for a fucking duplex or a house to rent soon. At 5, bro. I need to
Yeah.
eat something.
Yeah, dude, no. Honestly, if I could give up alcohol, I would literally give it up and just smoke weed. That was, if I could, which I actually kind of can. I sort of can, can. Yeah, I sort of can do it here, but yeah, it's harder. It's hard in Ohio. But
Yeah, exactly. That'd be cool if you moved to
Anyway,
Florida, Justin.
let
Dab
me go
time.
grab a couple of water. I'm gonna get a cup of water while you do that time. We're gonna not.
You've been looking for a place to rent, Eric? Eric, where are you going to?
yeah, honestly, dude, yeah, I could do something like that, man. I probably, I actually think I could. I could do it.
I think you would like it. I mean, Dad loves Florida.
Yeah, Dad loved Florida. I love Florida. I think
Exactly.
Florida's great. My favorite place is Orlando. So,
That's where I live.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I think you would love
I
that.
live in the I live in one of the better parts of Orlando. I live in Maitland, and Maitland's like a 15-minute walk from downtown Orlando and Winter Park, which is where like Rollins College and all the
Right.
good bars and shit are,
Well, we
and all the
lived in
restaurants.
Tampa, Pompano Beach,
Tampa's,
and then we also lived in Ocala.
Ocala. Yeah, Ocala. Yeah.
yeah, Ocala's BFE. Tampa's lit.
Well, we were a short time. Our grandparents had a house there. Beautiful house.
Yeah.
This is the only slice
Yeah,
left of
beautiful.
that calzone my fucking boy ate. That pissed me off.
Damn, do you got any marinara?
No, because he put
Damn.
it back in the fridge. He put it back in the fridge all clean. And when his mom was in the fridge this morning to make her coffee, my marinara fell on the floor.
Are
Bro,
you
I was,
shitting me?
I was tight going to sleep and tight waking up.
I
Damn,
got
I'd be so
uh,
pissed. That's the key to that, dude.
Bro, I worked, dude.
You're
I
eating
don't
that
get
shit
free
dry
meals.
like a fucking
I
dude.
don't get
Get
a
some
no. I
hot
don't get a
sauce
free.
or something to put on it.
I don't get a no. It's good. I don't get a free meal unless I work a double. I worked fucking 11 hours yesterday.
Right,
This shit was 11 hours worth of fucking food. And motherfucker ate all of it.
dude. That's insane. Yeah,
and you
Florida's
got
nice, says Eric. All right, Eric's moving down.
Hey, dude, a
hey,
fucking
hey
three
man,
bedroom
I'm moving
Dude,
down
we're
there.
gonna
mansion.
have
Hey,
we're
hey,
gonna have a streamer house in Florida.
No
I know.
cap.
I'm gonna
Hey,
move there.
the high
You know,
house.
where
The high house. I
yeah,
Start
like
some
it.
I'll move
shit, bro.
down there and
They ain't
hook
even
up.
on my level.
I'll hook up.
Hell yeah.
All right, man. Hit me up. Not because my roommate's gonna. She's retiring and she wants to fucking find like I don't know, like a camper or something for like $800, $1,000 a month
Yeah.
because she does sales and
Right.
she's that's what. Oh, Nick, I've been meaning to tell you. She can get you that hookup. She sells Carnival and Margaritaville cruise tickets. That's her sale. That's her
Dude,
whole
she
job.
better get us some good hookups because man,
You
it's so
want?
cheap
You
already.
want?
It's super
No,
duper cheap
bro,
already.
bro.
Hey, but man,
4 days.
hey,
Hold
if
on.
I move down,
4 days
I
in the Poconos, $280.
Right. But then I get a flight to Florida or something.
hey man,
Dude, yeah, dude. But
hey,
like all of, dude, I'm not
hey,
gonna lie. I'll when she gets off, I'll ask her because
So
I'll
the
ask her
so
because
the,
she.
the reason I like the one out here is because it comes out of Long Beach and I don't have to fly.
Well, no.
but
So she
man,
does it from all like. So no, she calls people from all around the nation. So it's wherever Carnival or Margaritaville or Royal or like you know what I mean from porting.
Mark, you're really slow. You're freaking me out, dude.
hey,
Anyway.
but
Is he
man,
coming?
wait. You know the only vibes that I'm getting though. Here's wait. Here's wait. Here's the vibes that I'm getting.
Anyway, I'm
Stepbrother
listening.
vibes.
Yeah.
Stepbrother vibes. Stepbrother vibes.
Are
I
you
don't want
my
that kind of
stepbrother?
stepbrother.
Do you
I don't want
consider me
that
Just
your
don't touch my.
stepbrother.
stepbrother?
Hey,
Do you consider me your
just don't touch.
stepbrother?
No, that's not what he's saying. Don't touch my fucking drum set, okay?
Yeah. Don't touch your church. Ah, fuck you, bitch. I didn't touch it. No.
Don't touch that fucking
You
drum
love
set.
that movie, don't you? I haven't seen it
Hey,
enough as you guys.
hey, I own that movie on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Like I
Yeah.
bought it on YouTube for $16.
No shit.
I bought. Hold on. I bought. So I own like I think nine. I own Joe Dirt, Joe Dirt 2, Ted 2, Talladega Nights, Blades of Glory. What was the movie we were just talking about?
Stepbrother. Stepbrother.
Step Brothers.
I'm on
That's it.
fire. I'm on
That's
fire.
it.
I
Are we gonna
can't
play
That's
it?
stop.
it.
Who the fuck are we waiting for?
I don't know. I guess we're gonna play.
We're waiting on Mark to back out and join our
No,
fucking
I
lobby,
get. No,
man.
we got
Let's
Bubba. Bubba's in. Sorry, Mark's out.
No, because
I
Mark's
have
joined.
what is he playing?
Yeah, Justin,
I'm
just
playing
look
what?
it up, bro.
Playing
If
Ground
you want
War?
to look into some shit.
What is he
Sorry,
playing? Ground War?
sorry, Mark.
I mean, you guys are taking your sweet time. So
Nick,
Well, no, keep
Noah,
your
Mark's on the
multiplayer
gaming
going, dude.
thing.
Keep working on the
Mark,
multiplayer. We're gonna try this shit.
no, you know that, right?
Wait, we're playing Warzone?
yeah,
No,
play your
We're
no,
playing
Warzone.
Warzone?
no.
Play
We
your
bought the
Warzone.
Wait,
game this
no, no,
morning,
wait,
Noah.
wait. If I don't play Warzone, we can get 6 people.
Noah,
Yes.
Noah,
Yeah.
Noah.
What?
Mark bought Black Ops 6 this
I know,
morning.
that's what I'm
So
saying.
he's
We're gonna
All
wait.
right,
I
all
hope.
right. Shh.
Let's wait for Mark. Is his game almost over or what?
We can get 6 people here.
I'll shove a diamond in your butthole.
Shh.
A diamond.
Hey, wait. Hey,
What happened to
Why
everyone's
is it?
screen, Nick?
Hold on, Nick, put us up there. You're mean.
Oh, I forgot. Shh.
That's it. We're not involved.
wait.
It's just for two big hitters. Saggiest
There we got
balls.
Justin.
The saggiest
Yeah.
of testicles. Hey, Nick, let's both run Michael Myers.
No.
You want me to be Michael Myers? No, he's too bright.
After this, I mean, you're going to talk about.
Oh, no,
You're
we're
going
on
to
Now, wait,
multiplayer.
wait, wait, wait. We got to
We're on
add.
multiplayer.
Wait, one more.
Both got a Ninja Turtle. No, you got to back out.
What do you mean?
Oh, no, you never mind. You're good. You're good. You're good. Don't back out. Don't back out. Don't back out. Don't back out. I'm tripping.
I just got to, no, I got to add.
No!
I'm backing out.
No! Fucking motherfucker, don't. Don't stress me out, motherfucker. I hate this shit.
There we go.
And I know Mark loves to rage bait.
Flawless victory.
Flawless victory. Are you Asian?
Wait, is that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
Yeah, Nick's got the fucking Raphael skin.
You know, Michelangelo, get that shit right.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
come on.
I'm not a nerd. Shut up, nerd.
Fucking who the nunchucks is obviously always Michelangelo, and he's the best.
Your mom's always Michelangelo, and she's the best. Boom!
Holy shit.
Man, you talk a lot. I'm just kidding.
I just made myself in the game too. It was doubled up in the game.
He really does. He likes to talk a lot. He'll even sing.
Well, I want to hear the ping. Well, you ping, so let's not talk about the singing. You can't ping if you don't sing.
Your mom.
Man, that guy killed you. Embarrassing.
Firing range is still.
I'm already on a 5-kill streak. Y'all are not on my level, I promise.
I've been playing firing range since Black Ops.
I use prestige right now, right? I'm level 1. Give me a hit,
Oh,
alright?
we got
Dude.
I'm on top,
I
though.
run this
I'm on top, though.
Mom,
And
you're
Mark's
on
under me,
you're on
Mark's
top of
under
your
me.
mom.
That's crazy, Mark. Nick, chill, Nick. That's crazy, Nick. Nick, that's crazy. I'm not Amish. I'm not Islam. I don't.
Whatever,
practice
you
this
buy Amish weed.
I learned that it's not even
Damn,
real Amish
these
weed.
guys are way too good.
Yeah, dude, your lobby, dude, right?
Hey, what about
Dude,
Florida
Yeah,
weed?
fuck
Hey,
your
yeah,
lobby.
y'all gotta. Florida weed's great. Florida weed's great. It's just expensive right now. I'm waiting for it to die down a
Hey,
little bit.
dude, I'm gonna be a room.
But I get good cheap. I get good cheap prices.
Dude, I'll be your roommate. If it's cheap, I'll be your roommate.
I pay 800.
Shit.
Hey, can I be your roommate for 600?
He's already negotiating. No, you guys are gonna have to see how much it is. And like some of
We
these
gotta find
shit
another
pays
spot, 'cause it's not
for
gonna be this spot.
electricity,
It'll be another
water.
spot.
You got to figure in trash. You got to figure all that shit out.
Yeah, what about 600? That's a good deal.
Water. Hey, Nick. We don't pay $1,000 a month for electricity and water. We pay like around 200 here.
Neither do we.
So what is
Hey.
your total electricity, rent, water, trash, everything?
Hey, there's a reason why
Mine
I'm a
on
bank.
my side is 950
$950 for everything?
for
Hey.
everything.
Hey, there's a reason why I'm a Bengals
What's
fan
it?
and Mike Brown is the cheapest owner in the in the league. There's a reason. There's a reason. There's a reason
Because he gets it.
why I'm a bank.
No, everything's cheap here, dude.
Yeah.
It is not
Yeah, like
expensive to live in
600.
Florida.
Is that right? 600 a month, or is that right?
My rent is 800 a month. My rent is 800 a month. Power is probably 90, and then water is probably 90.
So 600 a month? Is that a good?
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to do more than that for everything.
No.
What about 700? 700.
Yours is gonna be like if we're gonna go get a new spots where it's comfortable, we're gonna find a new spot. It's probably gonna be like 8, 9 each.
So say
Oh, yeah, so
900
it's
a
gonna be
month for
house.
everything.
It's gonna be a house for the pool. Yeah, it's gonna be a house for the pool.
Hey, what about 700? 700.
Well,
There's no negotiating
you're gonna have
to
to
a look.
stay in Ohio, I guess, Justin.
You know what I mean? There's no negotiating to a look for zipping.
Exactly. You're gonna have to find a spot.
Yeah, we have to find a spot. There's no negotiating. If we find a spot, it's 50-50, motherfucker. I'm not paying more than you. I ain't a chump.
Wait,
I ain't no chump.
how much do you pay
No,
a
get out
month?
of my way.
He
I
said
pay right now
950.
anything. Right now I pay
Okay,
8.
Oh,
949.
800.
Oh,
You
okay.
could
What about
probably do
850?
800.
850.
All right, go up. Exactly. You're the best negotiator ever. From
All right,
850.
800, would you do 850?
All right, no, finally passed me. I'm doing quick now.
Man,
I mean,
Justin.
if he's part of your
Cheapskate. Like, I'm really good at, being cheap. How about 850? 850 is good.
No, 850 would work if we find a spot. Like, we can get a decent house in Winter Park by Rollins College. Where all the good
Dude,
bars are.
Justin wants to be by the bar for sure.
Yeah,
Revenge.
yeah. You buy the bar. Every now and then.
Well, dude,
fucking
I get,
whip,
oh, no, Justin, I get the most pussy at Rollins bars.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I could get any
I'll
woman I
put you on,
want.
bro. I will put you on,
You
bro.
could get any woman you want. So wait till you see all these women he's pulling down then.
Yeah, in Florida,
Yeah,
it's different, dog.
look, it's a the women
Ju-
he gets.
Justin's going to be
It's
like,
easy.
rub my head. Rub my head.
Yeah,
Whoa.
rub my head, babe.
Yo, you ever
Rub
seen
it
Fester
up.
from, Adam's Family? Uncle Fester?
No.
No,
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
They call Justin the Spanish fly. It says,
shit.
Yeah, I'm Spanish, Uncle Fester.
Spanish fly. Spanish Uncle Fester.
The Jeff Goldblum fly.
Whoa, I'm getting shat on, but I'm still in first? How is that happening?
because I'm doing
No.
so good.
No, dude. Yeah. Frank, what's the cheapest rate? 850, right? 800.
Yeah, you could survive on that.
Yeah, I could do that. 850. Is that right?
I don't know what you said. What did you say?
He says he
How
wants
much
to
they going
pay
on this
$850 a
floor?
month. You can probably guys get
Yeah,
that done.
that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. We'll find a really good 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house with like a fucking pool for that much. For both of
Yeah,
us
and you
paying
can
that
pay
much.
for everything else. Yeah.
No, that will pay for everything.
Yeah, Florida's lit. Like Florida's got a good selection on real estate right now. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, man. I'll hang out at the pool like a lizard. I'll be a lizard at the
Oh,
pool.
I've been looking
yeah.
around. I've actually been looking because my
You're
Yeah,
gonna be
like
like
Greenway.
you're gonna be like Dad, just hanging out by the pool.
Yeah, I'll be
that's
like
all I
Dad.
would do.
That's hilarious.
Damn. How do we
We've-
lose? I win. I win. I win. I win. I win.
Well, me and Mark were at the bottom.
What happens?
Well, I did better than Mark at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, I'll be the lizard.
I bet you feel proud.
All right, guys. The wife just came in. She's got the food. I'm gonna go eat and chill. I might see you guys a little bit later.
Man, all that waiting for one game.
I'm sorry,
Shit, you're
guys.
hopping up?
I'll try to get on. Hey, you guys go all game. Get on the Discord. I'll see you guys soon, guys. Have a good one.
We can.
Hey.
All right.
Hey.
Peace.